Well, my first experience was the 1st of April 2018, which was Easter Sunday, and it was my first experience of an earthquake, and it was shocking because the house actually thumped and rattled. The pipes in particular, the copper pipes, all rattled, and I knew immediately it was an earthquake. I just knew it.
And how long have you lived here?
So we've lived here this year, 2019, 47 years.
And have you felt earthquakes
Never
before?
experienced an earthquake in Surrey, in Newdigate at all. Never, ever.
And how old is the house?
So the house is built in 1608, so it's over 400 years old. So it's timber frame construction with no foundation at all.
And are you worried about damage to the house?
Absolutely, because it is a timber frame, it has no foundation, and I wonder, what's going to happen to the house if we get any further, more damaging earthquakes.
And do you think this sort of activity will affect property values around here?
I think it could do if the exploration of oil continues in the way that the companies seem to want to exacerbate this. So I think it will damage properties, the price of properties. It didn't actually stop on April the 1st. We had further 15 earthquakes in Newdigate in 2018. The biggest one was in July, and it was 3 on a Richter scale. And I really felt the house was going to fall down. The glass shook. The house actually moved. It moved sideways and came back again, thank goodness. So that was pretty violent.
And then you felt the one last night as well?
And then, of course, we've had already in 2019 3 earthquakes, 3 weeks in succession, and the one last night actually woke us up. It was at 3:45 in the morning. We both woke up, and it shook the bed and the whole house. It was like a machine gun going off, and of course we knew it was an earthquake. This morning we learned it was just over 3 on the Richter scale again, and it was felt in not only in London but in Bear Green, Capel, Newdigate, Dorking, Reigate, Charlwood, Crawley. So it was a violent one, and of course you learn that it's quite near the surface, so obviously it's going to be felt on the ground. It's going to be felt here on the earth that we stand on because it's so shallow. I think it could affect our insurance payments. Yes, it could. I don't know. We're going to have to look into it, whether our insurance company will actually accept that earthquake damage is quite reasonable claim on an insurance policy. I don't know. We have to look into it. I also want to say that if insurance companies won't pay up, who is going to pay up? Do these oil companies have a bond which will recompense people with damage? So the Weald is such a beautiful area. The Surrey Hills, it brings lots of visitors to this really outstanding area of natural beauty. So really, in this area, communities have got to come together because we don't want back-to-back oil wells in the Weald. Producing a small quantity of oil and giving a big profit to a few people. We need to leave the oil in the ground, look to renewables for our energy source. So we need to leave the earth beneath us alone. No earthquakes, no oil.